All right, this is a summary, a big picture of what I teach on this channel, and that's the fact that you create your reality. Me? How do I create my reality? I'm glad you asked. It's through how you think and how you feel. How you think and feel informs the decisions you make. The decisions you make inform the actions that you take. And that's how you create your reality, right? You reap what you sow. You sow by the decisions and the actions that you take over and over and over again. Life is a series of decisions that you make. Do I go this way? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I react? Do I keep quiet? Do I do nothing? Right? Each and every single aspect of your life is in your control. Your relationships, your money, your health, right? So when people talk about sin, it's not like you're going to get judged later. When you drink, you get drunk, you get hungover, you feel bad. For me, I get a breakout, my skin gets dry. That's what sin is, right? You get in bed with a man, you get pregnant by them, and that's the punishment. There are natural consequences. It's not like you are getting punished later. When you put your hand in the fire, you burn. Action, reaction, right? For every action that you take, there are consequences. And that's the art of intentionally creating your reality, understanding that there are consequences to every decision that you make. So now you are intentional about the consequences that you want, about the life that you are creating. Yes, I do want that. So you do it. Right? I do want those results. So you take the necessary actions. But sometimes it feels like there's a bigger force that is upon us or over our lives, like, oh, the demons, they, like spiritual warfare. And if it's not that, then the government is doing. Like, sometimes it feels like there's a bigger force in play, but really, bottom line is you create your reality. You do. You say that goes, that does not go. Right? The only way that the government can influence you and have control over your life is by saying some message on the TV and then you watch it. But really, you are the one that picks and chooses if you want to watch TV. You can just switch off your TV. You can just switch it off and not listen. Then you won't know what they are saying. Control. This is what control is. You need to gain control of your life. What decisions are you making? What are you doing with your time? How are you spending your time and your energy? These are non-renewable resources. You cannot use yesterday's energy today. Today's energy, today's time, that's all that we've got. You create your reality. That's the bottom line. Right? What you put in your mouth, that's how you're feeding your body. And food is information for your body. So you create your reality. So how's your health looking like? You see that? Okay. Your image is part of the life that you are creating, because how do you want other people to perceive you? A certain image gives off a certain impression. Like, people look at you, and we do judge books by their cover, don't we? Instant look at someone and you're like, oh, they're probably part of that group of people. They probably do things like this. Bottom line is you create your reality. Once you understand you are in charge of every department of your life. Oh, okay. So now the information that I've been sharing on my page is to bring light to the fact that some of the decisions that we make are based on decisions that we did not make, decisions that were made before we were even born, right? Or decisions that were made by our parents, right? The first couple of years of our lives, our parents make decisions for us. And then we say, oh, okay. And for some of us, you used to get a if you didn't listen, right? So that encourages you to make decisions a certain way. And then you continue like that into your old age without sitting down and thinking like, do I want to do things like this? Do I want to get the results that I'm getting right now? You need to, there's intentionality that goes into it, right? Whew, okay, I create my reality. But some of the decisions that I make are decisions that I made up in my mind when I was 7 years old about this is what life is. Oh, okay. Some of the decisions are decisions that I am making that I concluded when I was a teenager. But now you have to sit and rethink like, as a conscious adult woman or young lady or young man or man, does this work for me? Is this a way to do, is this an efficient way to do things? Is this a productive way to do things? All right, I want money. I haven't been getting money. Am I taking the right actions to get money? You have to sit and think all these things, right? Because you want to be healthy in your body, healthy in your relationships, healthy in your money. There is nothing, what's this word? Humble about being unhealthy in your money. Let's call it what it is. Because if God is abundant, then God has everything. Then there's nothing humble about not having money. Oh, okay. But that's different from what they tell us in church. Well, wow. Wow. You see, we need to unpack all of these things. What we learned in church, what we learned from our parents, what we are learning from TV, like all of these things are informing the decisions that we make, and those decisions are informing the actions that we take, and then we say, oh, this is reality. No, you create your reality. You decide. And at any time, you can change all of that. That's what personal power and control is. And that's what I teach on this channel. Personal power and control over your life. Not necessarily over anyone. You can't control anyone anyways, because everyone has free will. They too, they make decisions for their lives. Oh, yeah. You create your reality. The decisions you make inform the actions you take, and then you do that over and over and over and over and over and over again until you get good at doing that thing, at doing that action. Until it's a habit, it's a pattern, until you are programmed to do that. You don't have to think about doing that thing. Your subconscious has taken over. Your body knows how to do that thing without you thinking about it. Right? Your body is a brain because it knows how to do what it does. Right? You don't sit there and think about driving. Your body just knows, this is what I do. This is what my feet does. Because it's now programmed in you. It's now in your subconscious. Your body knows how to do that activity and you don't have to think about it. That's what subconscious is. So again, you create your reality. The decisions you make informs the actions you take, and the actions you take, if you are intentional with making certain actions, then you will get certain results. Guaranteed. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Life is easy, man. Do you get that, right? I keep repeating the same thing. Once you get this, you got it. Like, there's no looking back. Apart from that, then it's a matter of knowing how to deal with the people around you who are not accustomed to you doing things differently from how they're used to you doing things. well, yeah, I'm changing, duh.